Welcome back, kiddies. I'm the bearded old bastard, and we are playing Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. A story about a Celtic warrior who invades Viking hell to make the goddess of death give back the soul of the one she loves. So without further ado, put on your war paint, show me your war face, and let's defy some gods.
Hello. Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Now, her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. Dead. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. Why doesn't she turn coming? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. I can feel you coming. Quiet.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there. Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking? He's in Helheim.
Look, up ahead.
In Helheim.
You see it too?
You promised you came.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call Hell.
Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
It's them. They're here.
Can you see them? You can see
Look around and you will see them. The drowned, the sick, the slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here.
See them.
This is not a place of rest.
You can't do this. Go back. Go back. They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you. They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her. They're watching her. You're so close to the darkness. Go back. Can you feel it?
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. It's always there, just out of sight. where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
They can feel you.
You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own, but it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper. What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
So this is Senua. She's a Celtic warrior.
Clearly. Focus, Senua. Focus.
Yes, okay, focusing will happen. Calm down, girls.
Focus.
Senua is a Celtic warrior who's had a very troubled and dark past. She's mentally ill. As well as the fact that the only person who really accepted her and tried to help her was the guy that is currently on her belt, Dillian. Now you'll see some of these are red and some of these are white. That's because I've played through this already. And the red ones are the lore stones that I haven't found yet.
Do not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the River of Knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
All right, here we go. So she's on her way because it was a Viking raid that killed her lover Dillian.
Darkness is coming. Yearn for life. Hunger for it. Like a pack of wolves on a hunt. But she's not stopping. Not this time.
Can you see it?
fool was right. What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost. He's lost. Where are you? I hear you. He's there, you know it.
There's no doubt about
He's
it.
lost.
The source of the darkness is in Helheim,
They're called
and the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she turn back?
That's the story,
She wants to rescue him.
is that if you wanted to enter Helheim, you would have to cross a deadly river of weapons,
The bridge to Helheim.
across the bridge,
She feels
Gallabru,
too,
which is this
but
one,
she does remember
right here.
that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim, and that is where you must travel.
She wants to look down. Don't look down. Look down. That's it. That's the way. Climb up. Are you scared? You should be scared. You're in danger. So brave. Just drop down. What's down there? Stop. Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it.
I'm gonna try not to say too much about the story that isn't really necessary to know so that it unfolds for you. It is a really, really good story.
It's not good for her. He's going to hurt you. It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them.
Don't listen.
I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. Don't listen. I'll never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
It's just a memory.
Druth? Is that you?
Around you now.
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. Liar.
He's lost.
An old fool. Truth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
Focus.
This is very much like Dante Alighieri's Divine Comedy, where Virgil,
Look closer. Focus.
the ghost of the poet Virgil, guides Dante through the 9 rings of hell.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate. It's near. Look towards the gate. And the gate will open.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
It worked. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you?
It's not safe.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell. But I watched the Northmen. Learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here. I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
See, hell for the old Vikings wasn't really like, Christianized hell. It was considered a place that you go to when you don't die in combat and don't have your weapon with you when you die in combat. You can't just die of sickness with your sword in your head and go to Valhalla or the Folkvanger. That's the other thing, is that the dead that died in combat, bravely in combat, would go either, half of them would go to Odin in Valhalla, and the other half would go to Freya in Folkvanger. And then they would become Einherjar, which are the spirits of the brave dead that will fight each other every day, kill each other every day, and be resurrected at night to feast until Ragnarok, where they will be the army of the gods. And her being a Celt have got nothing to do with this, but Northmen invaded her village and raided it and killed Dillion, sacrificed him to Hela.
Stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here.
I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
The dark rot will grow each time you fail. If the rot reaches Senua's head, your quest is over. And all progress will be lost.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
He's not right.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Zurt, and the god of illusion, Valravan. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
To Dillian.
To his soul. It won't open.
How will she get through?
Why won't it open?
Why can't she open it? She needs to challenge the gods.
She has to fight two gods.
The Northmen say that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. The ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave life to it, and it became a cow whose milk fed the giant. That's right, a cow, but you weren't expecting that.
things here. So the realm of fire, Muspelheim, and the realm of ice, Niflheim, were the original two realms, and between them was the eternal void of the Kanungaga. And that's where the melted ice from Niflheim ran into and created the first giant Emir. So we're going to start with Valravan. And Valravan is not actually a god. Well, in terms of the game, probably, yeah. But
Valravan, ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains. Follow the path to Valravan and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
see, in actuality, Valravan is actually it's a mythical creature and a fairly recent one. Didn't really exist in the the Viking references of back in the Viking Age, as far as I can tell. And if I remember right, it was when ravens would eat from the dead after battles, and some ravens had eaten from kings that have fallen in battle, and they gained human powers. They gained the ability to turn themselves into humanoid creatures, and they would fool humans and trick humans with illusions and lies. And those are the Balravan. But here it's depicted as the god of illusion, which is fine. I mean, there's nothing about that time that is actually really certain.
The Northmen say you must sacrifice in order to receive. They tell how the runes were revealed to Odin only in sacrifice. He hung himself from the world tree, and he stabbed himself with a spear, and he dedicated the sacrifice to himself. For 9 nights he hung on the tree without food or drink, and at last he saw the runes below him. He gave a cry and gathered them in his mind and learnt them. Then he fell from the tree.
That's Odin. Sacrificed himself to himself for the knowledge of the runes. Now, in and amongst what I need to do is discover the lore stone. There's 2 lore stones here that I have missed. I need to find them on my way through, because I'm a bit of a completionist as far as that's
Hides
concerned.
the path to Valravan. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
It's
Nope.
a door. Push it. Push it. Push it. She did it. She did it. She did it.
Something's different. Can you see?
It's funny. We all want to see behind the veil, don't we? But once we do, we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there. This anyone never could close her eyes, however hard she tried. Begged. This is the price she pays for seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks within it can see you too.
Oh, you want some, don't you? Battle! You have nothing. You are nothing. Oh, you might have gotten lucky, but that's gonna cost you. Blood!
You're close!
Senua doesn't like being tickled by your little blade.
He's gone!
Come on, fella. You look like fun. Haha! Eat blade.
They're winning!
They're winning. What fight are you watching? Yeah, you're gone, fella. This,
The Northmen will not stop her.
I wonder.
She will find what she's looking for.
Wonder if the old warriors had to take a pen or something with them just to scratch a little bit where the war paint started to itch. And behind it, I'm still looking for 2 lore stones in this area.
Valravan's power of illusion comes from ravens. Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
Show me what you have seen, Truth.
Look how much it's changed. It's all different. Something's shifted. Something's happened. Something huge shifted. Can you feel it?
I hope that what something shifted means is that the lore stone got uncovered, but I don't think so. I don't think it's here. I think it's in the next area.
Do you feel it too? It's like crossing into another world that
That was fun. I didn't notice that before.
feels different.
You see the eyes on the tree,
Where the
There.
forest itself is
the
watching.
way the light goes around on the trees makes it look like eyes. Didn't notice that before. Oh, everywhere, not just on the trees and on the, Wow. There's a lot of them. Never noticed those.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
No problem, pal. Can do.
What does it mean? Which ravens?
Ah, now it's active.
Can't you see them?
Dum, 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 dum. There.
I'm trying to find.
Line up the ravens.
Shh, 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 shh.
I hear
Thought
something.
of them.
If you hear follow it, and it will lead you to him. But be aware of his illusions.
But nothing. Ha!
You can't always trust your eyes.
You really need to listen to this over headphones. It is actually quite spectacular. Ah! Need my pen. There he is. is he? Ha! Not really.
Is she lost?
She's not lost.
Last winter,
Well, maybe. A little bit. Who knows?
she journeyed into the wilds of her native land, living off berries, roots, and rabbits. It's not uncommon, you see. We call such a person a Gelt. Some, like Truth, become Gelt in search of penance. Others, like Senua, to purge a curse. Those who make it back are forever changed.
Is that my uppies? Yeah, that's my uppies. But I don't know about you, I have not seen a lore stone anywhere here, so hopefully I'm not fucking it up again. These eyes, man. This is the first time I've ever noticed them. Lore stones, anybody? See any lore stones around? Lore stones, lore stones. Could be anywhere. I don't see any lore stones here. We will find out if we missed one. We get to one and it's already activated. I think there's definitely two here that I didn't
We
get.
picture fear, and we think of a shadow in the woods, a creature in the night. If only it were that simple. The worst kind.
If only 'twere.
A deep and primal signal from within. A reminder that just because you cannot see the threat, it doesn't mean that it's not already here.
She can't get in. She can't go in there. Behind there?
Yeah, she needs to come out there.
It's there. She can't go in. Has to find another route.
Truth says there's always another route.
Find a way somewhere. Go round somewhere.
Find your own path.
There's a different way.
There's one that leads through battle! Where are you boys? Come on. You know you want some of this, Senua. Ooh! Yeah, too fast for you.
End it! End it! No! This is nearly the end.
No worries. Can do. Yeah, I got you, pal.
You won it!
Oh, wrong button. Wrong button again. Let's create a little space here. Yeah. That was close. Your stupid mask means that you don't want to do the war paint effort. And war paint is everything in battle. Right? So, suppose. There's Lorestone. Oh, please let it be one of the ones that I didn't get. What are you? Shit, I already have this one.
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice. Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the All-Father.
Odin's brothers are Vili and Ve. The sons of Bor. That killed Ymir and created the 9 realms from his remains.
Do you know what it's like to leave everything behind? Your home, loved ones, to head deep into the wilds, perhaps never to return. Senua does. Because when darkness speaks, it changes everything. Turning home into a foreign land and loved ones into strangers. Exile makes sense when you realize that you were never really home in the first place.
Right. Lore stones. Want me some lore stones. I think there's one up there. It's gotta be. Ah.
The song. Balraven's song. It's over here. It's over here. Is that? It's over there. No, it's here. There's 2. Listen, focus, listen.
He's everywhere. Calm down, lady.
This reminds her of somewhere.
The forest.
Where? Which forest?
Forest in the wilds.
The wilds.
She left alone.
She went to the wilds a long time ago.
Why did she go to the wilds?
She wanted to fight her own darkness. She thought she could beat her own darkness.
Did she beat her darkness?
No. It nearly killed her, but she tried.
Druth helped her.
If it wasn't for Druth, she'd be dead.
She can't beat her own darkness. She wanted to marry Dillian.
She came to beat her own darkness and marry Dillian.
But it didn't work.
She thought her curse would affect him.
She thought her curse would spread to him. She thought she'd bring the darkness to him too. She nearly died.
She thought the curse made her tainted.
Druth helped her.
This curse that they keep speaking of, and you'll hear a lot about it later on, but it's probably important to realize that it is, back in those days, what people considered you to be if you weren't normal. And Senua is not normal. Senua has mental issues, to say the very least. Which also brings into question whether or not all of this is her trying to save the soul of her sacrificed lover, or if it's just a psychotic break. Nothing in there. There's a lore stone, but I'm positive I've already got that one.
The Northmen say that Odin and his brothers killed Ymir, and that the world of men was formed from his corpse. They made his bones into stone, and his flesh into earth, and his blood into the salt sea. They set his skull to be the bowl of the sky, with his brains for clouds. Odin and his brothers caught the sparks flying from Muspel and made them into stars. And to protect the new world from the giants, they used Ymir's great curving eyebrows as walls.
Nothing ever goes to waste. Yeah, so the thing here is I need to change it so that that bridge is there, I think. Which is, of course, the gap that I just created to get in there. So I just gotta close the gap, go back to the door I opened. And sally forth. Jog on, girly. Jog on. Man, face itches. I'm starting to think people used to put on warping because you couldn't touch it, and then the amount of itching would drive you extra insane so that you could be brutal in battle.
The ravens. They've gone. No.
Not all of them.
They've gone.
Some of them have gone.
But where?
Oh, Raven's helping.
He's not helping.
It's trick. Quiet. Try it. I can't think. Out in the wilds. In the cold winter woods.
Where have they gone?
She no longer felt fit for this world. She almost gave in to the darkness. But she remembered Dillian's words. She remembered her promise. She resolved to fight on and kill that which had become a part of her.
Says go this way. Ah, there it is. There's a beam. Now, when you revisit this place, you can't actually come back up here. Which means that that lore stone is definitely further along. Right.
The ravens. They've all gone. No.
There's still three. There's three.
There's three. Where have they gone?
There's supposed to be 3. Who cares where they've gone?
I was so naive to think she could banish it on her own. The further she saw into the darkness, the more she struggled to see anything at all. And the glow, the smallest hints of shape, sound, fold, grow in strength until they consumed her whole.
Can I just focus on them from here?
The darkness had her in its claws.
Should do. And up and that's it. There you are.
Broke. The gate is open. Open. She did it.
There is no such thing as victory when it comes to the darkness. It's like it doesn't want to kill her. Yet, you'll gnaw at her.
I don't know if these little voices in her head are actually helping
When
her.
she's at her weakest, will it strike to kill? Will she find Dillion before her time comes?
He was there and now he's gone. Yeah, of course. So I need to look at the gate first.
Overcome Valravan's final illusion to face him in his keep. I know you can do it, Senua. You have the sight.
We both see the darkness. We can fight it together.
Now this works. Or will work. And create a pathway. I think that was the way anyway.
Speak to me, Druth. Tell me a story.
Senua, listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called Findan. The Northmen captured Findan's sister, and his father sent him to pay for her release. But they took his gold, put him in chains, and held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him. I don't know why. Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home. His father burnt to death, and his brother was killed. But he escaped with sorrow in his heart. His father's enemies offered redress for his loss and invited him to a feast. It was at a hall near the sea. But when he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to hell. 6 years later, his slave masters landed on the shores of Orkney, burning all before them. And into that fire, Findan made his escape. What was Findan burnt away that day. But from the flames, a new man stepped forward, and Druth was born. Druth, the man that I am now. And though Findan never set eyes on his dear sister again, I, Druth, have found you, Senua.
I wish you could have seen my home before these dark times.
Everybody else getting a bit of creeped out about going into the actual boss's nest.
Broken. The gate is open. Open.
This darkness,
Uh-oh.
I know it from the wild.
Uh-oh.
It's coming back for me.
Yeah. Youch.
I'm still here. Are you too? Where are we? I remember. It didn't end well in the wilds. It never does. You think you can overcome the darkness, make sense of it, and once relief settles in, it strikes out of nowhere, throwing you helplessly back into the maelstrom, drowning the mind in fear, deeper, deeper, dragging you down so far into the void that maybe this time there is no coming back. But there, in the darkness,
Senua,
she remembered what he told her.
hear me. Reach out to me. Senua, take my iron mirror. Look into it, for it is a window into the underworld. Within, you will see the face of the darkness that you fear. And if you focus, like I have taught you to, you will also see that as much as the darkness has you trapped within its veil, it too is trapped within yours. Focus. Focus! Focus!
I see you! I see you now! You led me to the wilds! You trapped me there!
Come on, boy. Let's do this. Oh, yep. Oh, he's quick. All right. You eat that shit. That is all yours. Hup! Ah! Hup! Yeah! Too quick. Aha! So are you. A worthy adversary. Yep! Shit, that hurt. Not today. Oop, oop, oop. I'm not too slow. Look at that shit. I rule. This guy can eat my ass. Hey, bud. How about that?
Behind you.
Finish this.
Finish this. Don't let them get behind you.
Keep them in sight.
Come on, buddy. I was supposed to shoulder him there. Hi, bud. You back? Ow, that hurt.
Where's he going?
You really ought to not do that. You can eat this, and I think you're a little low on iron in your diet. Shove this down your throat. Oh, he's quick. Come on, get up. Evade? Ah, yes, ma'am. Gotcha. Oh, that was the thing I was trying to avoid. Come on. Ah, that thing is so fast.
Get up quick.
No. Come on. You can do it. Get up, 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 get up.
She won't make it.
All right, time for focus. Choppy chops. Right in the ribs.
Don't give up.
Too fast.
Hoopa. Hoopa. And you can eat your own sickle while I chop your fucking balls off. Oh, that sword belt. Oh, Jesus, that shit hurts though. Can't parry that. You can read shit. You can read the runes on my fucking blade is what you can do. How are we doing this again? Little bandage time for the boss boy. Yeah. Come on, knock him out.
Finish this. End it now.
Oh, wrong button.
She's got her sword. Prepare yourself. Go.
Right. I prefer the faster attacks because I can time those better. Yeah! Haha! Too quick for you, pal.
Come this far, she needs to go.
Ugh. Bad timing. Bad timing. Alright, the tough girl can take a couple of hits. Oh, not that hit.
Get up, quick.
That was a big hit. Right in the face.
She's hurt. She's injured. She won't make it.
Get out of here.
It's not over. It's not over.
The other guy's behind me.
Stop them.
Good God, man. Lady, get up. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
She's injured. She can still do it.
There we go. That's what I want. Proper parry. Whoop, whoop. Why are these two guys so fucking tough?
Focus. It's the only
Here I come, bitch. Ah. Uh-uh. Poor timing.
Focus now.
And here we go. Up, 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 up. Flippy spinny shit. Shove the sword right up your ass. Forget you can't parry that one. Oh. Whoa, shit. Straight through my focus. He is quick, that's for sure. Oh man. Wake up, wake up.
focus now.
There we go. That's how you get him when he's a shadow. That's
I
you.
never beat you in the wilds, did I?
That is you, bitch.
It was an illusion. But not this time.
The Mark of Valravan, one of the keys to the gate to Helheim. Hold it in your mind's eye.
With every battle, the darkness grows stronger. Every victory bringing her closer to defeat. Unfair, isn't it? In those dark winter nights in the wilds, there were times when she considered letting go. If it weren't for Druth, a chance encounter in the wilds, she would not have heard his stories of the Northmen. And she would not have this chance to find Dillion's soul.
I'm coming. I still hear you.
This is now the thing. The lore stone. It's not in here.
When she was younger, she would lay in the grass and stare at the clouds. And there she saw them. Elusive. Shifting faces. After a while, she could see the faces everywhere. In the trees, the mountains, caves.
be the lore stone, actually. Yeah, there it is.
The Northmen say that Odin is always in search of knowledge and wisdom and magic. There was a very wise being named Mimir, who guarded the waters of wisdom which flow from the roots of the World Tree. Odin wished to drink from this spring, but he had to pay a price. So he gouged out his own eye as offering to Mimir. He drank from the well and traded one way of seeing for another.
It's one of the first ones. Okay, so I can get out of here and go to that one. I just hope it works because Balrogin is here. There, that's what I want. The wall is up. Fucking hell, finally.
The Northmen say that Odin has two ravens. Their names are Thought and Memory. And each day he sends them out to fly all across the world. Upon their return, they perch on his shoulders and tell him everything they have seen and heard. In this way, he learns of things far and wide, and for this reason, he is called the Raven God. Senua, like Odin, you must seek wisdom through thought and memory if you are to succeed in the quest.
I wonder, can you see the faces too? They're there, if you look for them.
Mother? Senua, you have the sight. Just like I do. Once you can see into the underworld. The underworld and all the souls within it will see you. Don't be afraid when they speak to you. I will always be here to guide you.
Did you see her? That was her mother, Galina. She was a priestess, a healer. She taught Senua to see the weave that binds the world together. And it was beautiful. It was a time before the darkness. But when it did come, it first came for her mother. Senua still sees her face from time to time, hidden in the world. Like she's still watching over. She misses her so much.
Similar again with Divine Comedy is that Dante found his own mother's soul trapped in the woods of suicide. Turns out Senua's mother is down here too. This looks shadowy and I knew you were there. War! Come on, fat man. Let's do it. What are you gonna do now?
It's finished.
It's not finished. We got this guy and this guy. Everybody gets a taste. Whoop-a. You need to wait your turn, dude.
You're close. She's ready. Capable warrior. Remember your training.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Not a hell of a lot, I don't think. You're gonna die. Nope. Don't take any more hits. You are very low. Come on, dude.
He's down. Finish it.
No, this is the guy. All right. Eat some overhead strikes. Your shield did nothing for you.
She can't. It won't open. Why won't it open?
There's another chance.
Got this one over here.
She hasn't cert.
So we got the Balrog seal. We now need Sorcerer seal. And that is an excellent place to stop for today. With Valorov dead, we need one more seal, the Seal of Surtur, to open up the gate to Helheim. So join us next time for episode 2 with your war paint and your war face. I'll see you there.